Damn! And another thing, we had to come up here with the lighting because you just had to see this in the light.
It's your boy B Gunner. We're back in the labyrinth again for more jabber. Now let's do a safety check.
Safety check. Open the cylinder. She is clear. Bang! We have an empty glass. That's a problem. What are you sipping on, B? What are you sipping on? We know you're sipping. What are you sipping on? Instagram, YouTube. It's your boy B Gunner. We're back. It's been quite some time. It's been a little bit too long. I am so happy to be back in the saddle again. I have got a dandy for you today, so stay tuned. Okay? Couple of things, really great things. Got my salute to service stuff on today. It's football season. We're always saluting servicemen and women. Thank you to all servicemen and women. We love what you do for us. We thank you very dearly. From the bottom of my heart, no doubt about it. Always and forever. All right. So moving forward with that. We're going to jump right into this thing. We're going to try to keep these videos as short as possible, as always. That never happens because the jabber does not stop. Okay, I get going, I get yakking, and it just don't stop. I got to actually stop myself sometimes. Okay? The question is, I know you're thinking it. Listen, I just know you're thinking it. Okay, 12-hour shift, boom, we come home, we do some things, we get some things done. B, what are you sipping on? What are you sipping on, B? What are you sipping on, man? We know you're sipping. What is it this time? I've got two really fine pieces to show you today, okay? And I'm sipping on something real fine today. Not real fine, but it's a little bit different than normal, okay? We got a fine adult beverage here. This is Dirty Martini. Love them. One of my faves, okay? Just started really banging on these things within the last year or so. Dabbled with them before. Wasn't really my thing. I'm into them now. Full-fledged. Excuse me. Cheers. Oh, gosh. Oh, my. Let me tell you something. Son. Just stop yourself. Just stop yourself right now. It's ridiculous. I wish you could undo this for me right now. It's so good. I'm so happy right now. I can't even hold the smile back. All right, so boom. It's a standard issue. Standard issue. We got Tito's, vermouth, and olive juice. That's it. And some olives. I love olives. I'll eat them by the jar, okay? Eat them by the jar. So that's what we're doing today. Drinking responsibly, of course. My first drink. There's no ammo anywhere here. There never is, okay? We don't do videos with ammo and alcohol. We don't do that. So what I have for you today. Oh, man. Much requested firearm. One of my absolute favorites. Let's just get right into it. This is my Colt 1911. This is a Series 80, okay, made in 1991. Let's do a safety check. Hammer's back already. She's empty. Colt 1911. The hammer. How Absolutely gorgeous is this firearm. I know I always say that. Oh my God, look at this piece. It's so pretty. It's this, it's that. Blah, blah, freaking blah, right? Come on, man. If you don't think that's pretty, you need to figure out something else to do with your life because you don't know what beauty is. Look at that son of a gun. No pun intended. Listen here now. Real quick. Carbon steel, blued. This is blued. It looks black, but it's not. Colt does a really nice job with their bluing. The entire frame of this gun is blued. It's just gorgeous, okay? We have rosewood grips right here with the gold Colt insignia. These did not come with the firearm. I got these aftermarket from Altamont Grips, where I get all my aftermarket grips from. They're a really, really great grip company, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but I am 99% sure that all of their insignias come direct from the factories, okay? This piece right here, man, again, this is a 1991 model, but this gun dates back a very, very long time, okay? March 29th, 1911, this bad boy was adopted by the U.S. military, okay? And was in service from 1911 to, anyone? Yep, you in the back there. What's that? Incorrect. Sweetie, in the front here? Yes, absolutely right. 1986. 1911 to 1986. Very long time. This baby was in service, and then the Beretta took over as far as the adoption for the military. But a lot of military men and women still continued to carry this even after 86 because it's just, it's a phenomenal firearm. I can't say enough about this. I can go on and on about this gun for days, okay? John Moses Browning design, once again. Original design, John Moses Browning. He also designed the 45 ACP, which this gun is chambered in. The 45, anybody paying attention, the 45 ACP, does anyone know what ACP stands for? We've been down this road in the videos before. Anybody? Yes, sir. Correct. Automatic Colt pistol. 45 automatic Colt pistol is the round that this gun is chambered in, okay? Also, a John Moses Browning design specifically for the Colt 1911. I don't want to get into the cartridge end of it too much, but it was a game changer, okay? This gun changed everything. The 45 ACP changed pistols in a lot of ways. Before that, they were using 9mm, and it just wasn't getting the job done, okay? Let's move forward. Again, 1986, the Beretta takes over, and this baby, undoubtedly, is just an absolute winner, okay? I don't know what, I can just, there's so many things about this gun that I like, I don't even know where to begin, okay? Single action only. This gun will not fire double action, which means when the hammer's back, it will fire, but it will not fire with the hammer down, okay? It's cocked, right? Lower the hammer. It does nothing. This is a single action only firearm, which means it only fires with the hammer back, period. Single action only. Bang. Comes back, nice short reset. Check this out. This trigger is ridiculous. It's reset right there. Bang. Hear it again. Oh, crisp. No creep. No grit. It's smooth. It's ridiculous, okay? Is it a competition trigger? As far as I'm concerned, it is. It's as competition as I need it to be. All right, and well, I'll tell you what, man. Again, both world wars. Okay, both world wars. Okay, the Korean War, the Soviet-Afghan War. and Vietnam War, and probably about 15 others that I could ramble off if I'd freaking get my act together. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. You know, we always keep our act only half together. That's what keeps it interesting. This is what we're doing. Back to how pretty this thing is. Absolutely gorgeous. 5-inch barrel. Full-size duty weapon. This right here, I'll tell you what. One thing I do want to point out about it. This is my first 1911. This is actually the only one I own. It's hard to admit, but I always wanted, when I was shopping for 1911, I wanted something that resembled the original 1911 Colt, okay? And the Series 80 really did a good job with that. Of course, it is a Colt, and you know what they did back in 1991 when they released this was they basically were listening to consumers like myself that wanted a recreation, if you will, of the original firearm. And that's what they did here. They basically recreated it, started to remanufacture it, if you will, just with a couple of really cool upgrades. Nothing major that would you know, make you think, if you knew 1911s, that doesn't look like the original. This is the original gun, okay? As original as you could get. It is a beauty, okay? I'm so excited to bring this to you. So what they did, they kept the flat mainspring housing like on the original. The 1911 A1 had the hump on the back. I don't particularly like that. I like the flat mainspring housing here in the back. But what they did upgrade, they put the A1 beaver tail, okay? Because it came out a little bit further. On the original 1911, the beaver tail was much shorter. It was almost like you would take that away, and there just wasn't much beaver tail there. A lot of hammer bite going on with that pistol. Much less desirable. The A1, what they did with the beaver tail really added a nice touch to it, and it really helps with shooting, especially me with my hands. It helps tremendously. I love it. And another addition that they did, and this is pretty much the only one that I could come up with here on this firearm, is they upgraded the sights. Thank the Lord. You should see the sights on an original 1911. They are non-existent. It's atrocious. Okay, so safety check one more time. Hammer back. This gun is clear. Okay, nothing in the chamber. I'm going to turn it around, give you a sight picture. Hammer down, can't fire it anyway. Nothing in the magazine. Turning this gun around, give you a sight picture. Nice little steel 3-dot system here. Very nice. I really like what they did here. Okay. Again, the original 1911 had a really small notch in the back. No dots. Just a metal notch. And in the front, the front sight post was it was almost non-existent. It was this tiny little hump. I don't even want to talk about it. They're just terrible, okay? Take my word for it. If you haven't seen them, terrible. This was a really cool upgrade, and it doesn't take away from its original feel, I think. I love it, okay? Solid, long trigger, just like the original 1911. Vertical serrations in the back. No serrations in the front. What else? Like I said, the beaver tail. You got the spurred hammer. It's real nice. I have a stainless steel barrel in this one. I don't believe the original did. That was a nice touch that Colt did for us there on the Series 80. Really nice. Again, carbon blue steel. I don't know if I can get any roll marks here. Yeah, there we go. Colt government model right there on that side. And on this side, we have some really nice roll marks as well. Colt's government model, 45 automatic caliber with the Colt horse insignia. Just a really classy firearm. Hold on. I'm thirsty. I'm bugging. Hold your horses. Give me just a second, folks. This Martini is absolutely slamming. Oh, and by the way, little tip, folks. You got to be careful with these, okay? 2 is your limit. If you have 3, it's too much, okay? Just take my word for it. Cheers, everybody. Love you. Wow. I got just enough vodka for another one. After the video, I'm going to put this firearm away, and I'm going to have one more. Those are banging. I absolutely love them. I don't even know. With the olives though, if you ain't doing the olives, man, just stop it, man. You can't even drink a martini without the olives. It's like disrespect. Don't do it. I'll tell you what though, back to business. A lot of my friends, my dad's been asking about this gun. Dad, this one's for you. My dad was in the service, in the Army. Thank you for your service, Pop. Appreciate that. A lot of my other friends and family were in the service. Thank you as always. This is a service weapon. Has been since 1911. Obviously, that's what it is. Okay? I have to reiterate. But just an absolute all-around awesome gun. Really surprised how this gun carries. Have a really quality holster for it inside the waistband. This is a giant gun for me because I'm infatuated with small guns that I can hide, okay? And there's like, I mean, you can hide this, but like, I just love little guns. I don't carry these big giant guns. But I was carrying this for a while just because I wanted to see how it carried. And surprisingly, it carries really well. It is quite heavy, but it's very slim, and it's manageable, and it's actually kind of comfortable. Again, if you have the right rig, you got to have a heavy-duty quality concealed carry belt, gun belt, and you got to have a quality holster. You know, I tell my friends all the time, dude, if you think you're going to get a quality holster that you can rely on is going to be comfortable for $20, $30, $40, $50, you're mistaken. You know, you're going to pay at least $75 to $80 most likely for a decent inside the waistband holster for a full-size gun like this, okay? That's just a fact. You know what I mean? Don't skimp. You get what you pay for in this world with everything, okay? Even booze, okay? You want to get the cheap stuff, give you a hangover, that's on you, okay? I like to go middle shelf, top, once in a while when I get a little, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. You know, to each his own, but I'm just warning you. You get what you pay for, all right? So, man, I mean, I don't know what else I got for you. Gave you the John Moses Browning deal, 45 ACP deal, gave you the features, awesome bluing, absolutely gorgeous. This gun shoots like a dream, okay? Just an absolute dream to shoot, very, very smooth, push it out there. It just, you know, a lot of people ask me, yo, the 45 is like a big round, man. Is it, you know, does it kick real bad? I don't think so, man, to be honest with you. I mean, I even think new shooters could shoot this gun because it's full size, it's all steel construction, and it takes a lot of the recoil away. And to be honest with you, the 45 to me doesn't really have a lot of recoil as it is. It's like a push. It's like that was a terrible representation. Like, what was that? I don't know what that was, but it pushes more than it snaps. It's pushy. It doesn't like jump. It like pushes. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I've been shooting 45s for a while. 40s, I think, snap harder. Man, I'll tell you what. Really loaded up 9mm snaps, man. I'll tell you. 45 ACP, like a practice round in this, very, very manageable. I think a new shooter would love it. To be honest with you, I don't steer people away from the 45. I really don't. I mean, I would have you shoot it in a big pistol like this to start, but I mean, if a new shooter wanted a 45, I'd say, hey, man, you know, if grown man or something, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to steer you away from it. I'm just not, you know, because I think it's absolutely manageable. You know, with that being said, listen, I'm really, really happy to bring you this gun today. The Colt 1911. Again, this is a Series 80, 1991 model. Oh man, this is one of my prized possessions. I wouldn't give this gun away. I'd probably sell my house before I sell this gun. As stupid as that sounds, that may sound stupid to you, but not really to me. I mean, and there's like a million of these. I could probably get one, you know, whenever I want. But this is just how I feel about it. It's got sentimental value. It's my first 45, not my first 45. It's my first 1911. And it really fit the bill for me as far as the government model that I was looking for. The Series 80, if you're looking for a nice government model, standard issue government model, this is really fitting the bill. And it's coming in at like, I think I paid upwards to like $900 for this. It's like a $900 pistol, but I'll tell you what, it's worth it. It really is worth it. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous gun. Super glad to bring it to you today. Glad to bring you this Martini. And as always, folks, handle guns responsibly, drink responsibly, and never mix the two. Love you guys. Peace. Your boy B Gunner.